Ah, no, the cancer. This is a marvellous story because I'm hoping that it's going to have a really positive end. I went for a blood test, just a normal blood test that I have to go every year because of my heart condition. I'm probably the healthiest unhealthy person you've ever met in your life. But I went for this blood test, and 2 days later they phoned me up and said, we think you've got a problem with your prostate. We need to do all these CT things and scans to see whether it's gone into your bones and things. But luckily we caught it in time, and we decided we could handle it with radiotherapy, which I went probably May, April. I went for 20 sessions of radiotherapy. And the side effects from the radiotherapy are a bit of a murder. You get like hot sweats, aching, tired, tense, nervous headache. You need Anadin. Now that's an advert. And everybody must get checked out for this cancer thing, because now that Jeremy Clarkson's got it, everybody wants it, I suppose.
She said, what kind of a sick, perverted man does songs about taking too much Viagra and masturbating all night? And I said, that was me again, baby. You're going to spot a theme here.
In the 70s, late 60s, early 70s, everybody wanted to be a guitar player. Everybody wanted to be Jimi Hendrix. So all the little groups that was forming around Nechells, which was where I was brought up in Birmingham, everybody wanted to play guitar. And my brother said, I'm going to teach you how to play the bass guitar. He said, because nobody plays the bass, and if you're the only one doing it, you'll be the best. Which I think was a compliment. So for years and years I played the bass guitar. Stand-up bass, sit-down bass, line-your bass. Until I started getting arthritis in my fingers, so I decided to switch to a 6-string guitar. Now I'd already been bought a 6-string guitar by my wife when I was about 20. So that guitar's like 45 years old now, and the strings on it are 46 years old. That's a good joke I always put in there, folks. How did we get the name from the Boys from the All-Night Chemist? Well, if you remember in the 60s, there used to be a programme called Round the Horn, and Sandy and Julian, who was played by Kenneth Williams and Hugh Paddock, that was it.
Hello, anybody there?
Oh, hello, I'm Julian, and this is my friend Sandy.
I liked them. And they was always down the All-Night Chemist. So I thought to myself, the Boys from the All-Night Chemist, because you remember in the old days, the only place you could get your condoms and things from was the chemist. Anything from the weekend, sir? That's what they used to say, and I used to say, yes, give me a jar of Vaseline and a glove. This is the tale of the disappearing ponytail, which I grew from a little boy. Well, I didn't grow it from a little boy, I grew it as a little boy, and it got better and better. And it was more of a mane than a tail. It was looking fantastic, lush. And I've done it in L'Oreal because I'm worth it. And then one day, my son, he came home to me and he said, Dad, he said, I've been going out with this girl now, Claire, for 25 years, and we've decided to get married. And I said, are you sure, son? Never rush into it. Because I'd already told him that once they decided to get married, I would have my ponytail cut off at the notch there, right at the back there. And unfortunately, when they was taking my ponytail off, they pulled too hard and the rest of my hair came out. What am I supposed to do?
Everybody go, well, 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 well.
Told you they could.
I haven't got the energy to do anything really. I can't play the guitar because my bones hurt all the time. They're giving me calcium for my bones. And I've got arthritis in my fingers, so I can't even tell the taxi driver to go away.
You never know where you're going to find love. You could be in the laundrette watching your underwear go round and Cupid's arrow will strike. You could be on the beach of Weston-super-Mare, queuing up for a 69 of Mr. Whippy. That's an ice cream, I believe.
Yeah.
I used to be able to do an hour and a half talking non-stop off the top of my head, but I can't do anything off the top of my head anymore. I have to sit down and do it. Luckily, I got a really good friend in Tony Barrett who's took over all the guitar work. So now he's 3/4 of the Boys from the All-Night Chemist, and I'm just that little bit on the end.
Let's have a big cheer for Tony Barrett.
we didn't get on from the beginning, and we've never got on. He's always been a little bit above me because he's a lot taller than me and older. And sometimes he strokes me on my bald head and says, "Tone." That's like one of the Mitchell brothers, but I don't know whether it's the left one or the right one. He'll never tell me because he's like that. He's crafty. But if you want a good friend, you want Tony Wells. He's a lovely bloke. We phone each other every day, but we never answer the phone. So he calls it phone tennis because I ring his phone and he gets to answer phone. He rings mine and I think it's him I'm not answering, and he does the same. And eventually, by the end of the week, we haven't said anything. So if you're not talking, how do you fall out? It's as simple as that. Because dying's easy, isn't it? It's the ones you leave behind that's all the suffering. So get yourself checked out, and hopefully in a few weeks' time, that shall tell me whether I've caught the cancer or not, or whether I've got to go through the radiotherapy again, which is not very nice, but it's got to be done. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my little child. That's it. Thank you very much. Now we're getting married, everything will change. I'll stop calling you the old ball and chain. You'll look at me and you'll smile and you'll laugh and say, he's the original pain in the ass. Sometimes we'll argue, sometimes we'll fight. Sometimes we wanna make love all night. But if you wanna know if your love is true, it's when you look at each other and think, I wanna grow old with you. Yes, I do. I wanna grow old with you. Yes, I do. I wanna grow old with you. Learn to walk before you can run. When you find out there's more to life than fun, you need a friend to rely on, a gentle touch or a shoulder to cry on. Time goes by much too fast, like grains of sand in an hourglass. Passing the time, towing the line, and after all we've been through, I wanna grow old with you. Yes, I do. I wanna grow old with you. Taking time to plan for the future, taking stock in a whole lot of seeds and a whole lot of time, making plans for the scene when we look at the things we share, crystallizing the dreams and the hope we were prepared to dare. Now we're getting married, everything will change. I'll stop calling you the old ball and chain. You'll look at me and you'll smile and you'll laugh and say, he's the original pain in the ass. Sometimes we'll argue, sometimes we'll fight. Sometimes we wanna make love all night. But if you wanna know if your love is true, it's when you look at each other and think, I wanna grow old with you. Yes, I do. I wanna grow old with you. Yes, I do. I wanna grow old with you. I wanna grow old with you. I've just wanted to say that every day is precious. Don't just take a chance. Get yourself sorted.